beach adventure that I've been wanting to do ever since I first moved to Sydney. We're going to hit up every single beach on Sydney's northern beaches, and not only that, I'm going to tell you the best car parks to fit your van and the best spots for unobstructed views of the ocean. Now I'm starting up north at what could be the most famous beach on Sydney's northern beaches. I'll let you be the judge of that. I'm getting blown away by this wind, so let's get going and check out these beaches. I'm Tam and I live on Sydney's northern beaches. 2020 inspired me to be a little more creative in how I continue to travel. Who says you can't have adventures in your own backyard? Join me and watch all my new videos as we explore this beautiful part of the world. I'm visiting every car park that allows free entry with a Northern Beaches parking permit. Permits are allocated to Northern Beaches residents, but stay tuned. Most of these parking spots are so desirable, if you don't have a permit, you'll want to fork out and pay the fee. Now the first beach is Palm Beach, and you might be telling me, I haven't heard of that beach, that's not very famous, but Palm Beach is better known by another name. The long-running Australian TV series Home and Away is filmed at Palm Beach, but they call this beach Summer Bay. Actually, I think that's the Home and Away set right now filming, so normally they film on a weekday, so there's not many people around to see, but you can see out my window there, that's the film crew for Home and Away. Palm Beach has 3 car parks. The first is Governor Phillip Park, and it's huge, with 4 separate areas for parking. The Western Car Park has a toilet, and it's the closest car park to the hike up to the famous lighthouse. The northern beaches are really great for filtered water filling stations, so they're scattered all around the beaches. Pretty handy if you live in a van, you can fill up your bottles of water and always be drinking fresh filtered water. So I'm heading up to the higher side of Governor Phillip Lookout Car Park. This is actually the car park where all the vans hang out. I was here this morning and it's got pretty fantastic views. So over here on the left, park your van up here, back into it, and all you see is the ocean. It's pretty cool. So you got the Palm Beach Surf Club here on the left, better known as the Summer Bay Surf Club. There's food available at the kiosk or the restaurant Doyle's by the Southeastern Car Park. On weekends, these car parks get pretty packed. So if you want to park here all day for great views, make sure you get here early to snag a spot.
Road sign, white lines, long drive, and I'm feeling something holding me back.
Let's go and check out this view. Incredible, isn't it? This here is a pretty cool spot. So you get front row seats to the ocean, which is right there. You're not really around any other people, so you can have your side door open for maximum views. This is a footpath that pedestrians walk past, so occasionally you might see someone walking past. But all they're going to be thinking is looking inside your van and going, man, I wish I was there. And we're turning into Ocean Road South Car Park. So this one has bathrooms at the left and showers as well. This part of the beach is also manned by the Surf Lifesaving Club, and it's always safe to swim between the flags so the surf lifesavers can keep an eye on you. This one's quite a busy car park. There's lots of spaces here on the left and the right. There's a few cafes along here, so it's a good location if you want to grab some food for the day. Over here, my van fits perfectly in the spots on the sand, but on the right you can also park over here in front of the houses, and this gives you a little bit more space. We're driving into Pittwater Park South Car Park. This is a pretty
small car park. It gets pretty packed. I've never parked in here. It's pretty crowded as well. You can see the water on that side, but I think parking is better up on the north side of Palm Beach. This one's a tight turn for us vans, but I promise you, it's definitely worth it. Now you can see why I love this beach so much. It's such a luxury to be able to pull up to a beach, open the back doors, and all you see is sand. It's pretty cool. Now down the end of Whale Beach there, you've got bathrooms right at the end, showers as well. Now there's an ocean pool at the end there, just like Palm Beach, and you've got the Surf Lifesaving Club here. Now I've got some personal connections to the Surf Lifesaving Club. We met this guy here, he's the president of the club, and I'm sure he would tell you, you treat his beach well and his team will look after you. So make sure you come visit Whale Beach next time you're on the Northern Beaches. Alright, we're turning into Avalon Beach car park. It's rush hour. Everybody wants to leave and we're just coming in. Now Avalon Beach has 2 tiers of car parking. So this is the top row here. And this here is the bottom level, which is a bit more spacious for vans. Unfortunately, there is no beach views from this car park though. So here's my advice. I want you to ditch the beach car parking and go to Avalon Parade car parking. It's this whole strip here. You can park along the wall here and there is plenty of room for vans. And if you back your van in right, you'll have fantastic views.
Avalon Beach has a Surf Lifesaving Club, toilets and showers, a filtered water station, an ocean pool, and there's plenty of food options across the road if you want to hang out here all day.
Alright, I'm getting blown away on these beaches and I've eaten far too much sand today, so I am going to go to one more beach parking spot today and then I'm going to call it a day. I think this one might be a good one to end the day with. Alright, just kidding. That's not the car park. The car park is just along to the side over here. I'm just pulling in. It's a tiny car park, but it's close enough to the water that you can hang out and still be somewhere cool. This place is super sweet. It's really small here, not really for swimming, but it's a lovely place just to hang out for the day, bring a book and just chill out. There is a bathroom here, but bring your own food. There's no cafes or anything around. This place here is for dinghy storage. So you can book a spot here, store your boat, and then when you need it, the water's just over there and you can go for a paddle. I'm interrupting this vlog because I just found out I missed a car park on Sydney's Northern Beaches. So I'm at Avalon Beach now and I just showed you those 2 south car parks. I'm at North Avalon and there's a car park here. Now the Northern Beach is cancelled. I don't know if they forgot to put it on their website or maybe they did it for a reason. This might be the Northern Beach's best kept secret. This car park is phenomenal. So it's pretty tiny, but it's got spectacular views all across the beach. So I was here a couple of nights ago and it was incredible. I am kicking myself for not showing you guys, for not filming it so I could show you guys the footage. So I watched sunset over here. Here at Avalon, you can watch sunrise over the ocean there. But because this car park is situated so high and the trees aren't so high, you can watch the sunset over there. It is incredible. And then I stayed here after dark, had my windows open, the back doors open over the ocean, and all you could see was stars and that beautiful sound of the water crashing. It was phenomenal. So North Avalon car park has bathrooms and showers right in the car park. There's a cafe just down the road. This one gets super busy though. So I was here late Saturday and the car park was pretty much empty. Today I'm here on a weekday and it has been busy the whole day. It took me a while to score this awesome park here, but once I got it, I set myself up here for the day and I have had a fantastic day. All you van lifers, don't miss out North Avalon car park because it is incredible. Morning, welcome to day 2 of the Northern Beaches Beach Challenge. I'm just pulling into Bilgola Beach Car Park. Now, as you can see, there's a ton of spaces right at the beginning, and when you get closer to the beach, the car park's really tight. So, not great for van parking. You're really close to the beach, but you're really packed in here. I would suggest parking at the start of the car park. The parks there are wider and they're longer too, so better suited to vans. Now, Bilgola is a small beach. It's a cute little beach. You still got an ocean pool here. There's a surf life-saving club, public toilets, and there's also a cafe here. So there's food if you want to hang out here all day. We're just pulling into our next beach. This is Newport Beach. Now, this is a great beach. There's a fantastic car park here. It's pretty long, and I've noticed that even on weekends, it doesn't tend to fill up a lot. So there's parking on either side and a row down the middle. Plenty of spots for long vans. Maybe choose to go right down the end. There's a lot more space that way. You can back on to the beach and get great views where you can hang out all day. So this is a beach I hang out a lot. The car park's really spacious and it doesn't get too busy on the weekends. So the beach is quite big. There's bathrooms and showers. There's a surf life-saving club here, and if you want to hang out here all day, there's plenty of food options over the street, heaps to choose from. But I think for me, I'm just going to hang out here. I found the perfect parking spot. I'm backed up against the beach. I got the doors wide open. The sun is streaming through. This here is my happy place. The next few parking spots that you can park for free with your Northern Beaches parking permit, I'm not going to show you around those areas because they're not on beaches. The first one is Bayview Bay, and it's a very small car park. I could barely get my van around. It's midweek today and the car park is chockers, and all the view is just the water with the boats around. It's pretty, but there's not much space to park. So the next parking spot is Narrabeen Bay. Now this is more a park reserve. There's a great size car park which has plenty of space for vans. It's mainly a grass park area. There's a cafe here as well, so it'll be a cool place to hang out during the day, but there's no beach. But we're here at Vale Beach. Now this is a great spot. It's got a huge car park and a lot of the spaces, few speed humps, a lot of the spaces are right on the beach. So you can pull up and reverse your van in to get great views right on the ocean. So Vale Beach is a cracker of a beach. You might think that the extent of the beach is right behind me, but you're wrong. The beach stretches all along here. There's a rock pool right behind me, and then it goes so far back behind there. It's mega long. So up above there, there's bathrooms and showers, and further along the back side of the beach, that's where the Surf Life-Saving Club is. Now, I don't know if you can see in the distance, but right in between those cliffs there's another bit of sand. That's not Vale Beach. That's the beach we're heading to next.
Even on a dark night, tell me that it's alright. Everything will be fine. It's okay. It's okay.
Good morning. Yes, it's morning. I'm at Warriewood Beach. Now, I came here yesterday afternoon and the car park was chockers. I couldn't get in anyway. So I decided to leave it for the day and come back and try my luck in the morning. Now, I arrived here at 5:30 this morning and you can see the car park was almost full again. This is a popular beach. It's fantastic though. The car park is quite small, but you can park right up to the sand. It is incredible. Beautiful little beach, lots of surfers. I think this is a surfy beach. That's why it's so packed. There's bathrooms here and there's also a great cafe. So perfect beach to spend your whole day in, and actually a fantastic beach to start your day in. Watch the sunrise over the ocean. It is just stunning.
Tell me, do the seasons change? In your mind coming in with the rain. Tell me, does it feel like home? Let it in, let it go on now. Pull it close to give it up somehow.
I'm pulling into Narrabeen now. Narrabeen Beach is huge. It's actually got 7 beach parking spots that you can park in with your Northern Beaches parking permit. I'm pulling into North Narrabeen Rock Pool, and this is a killer spot. Just across the beach there's Birdwood Park parking space. That's an alright spot. It's a smaller parking space, but you got great views there. And across the way is North Narrabeen parking space, and that's a bigger car park. Not great beach views, but it's still a great parking spot. I'm choosing to park here because this one is fantastic and it's got great views. North Narrabeen Rockpool Car Park looks over this stunning lagoon. The water comes from the ocean over here, runs into this lagoon, and it actually goes further under the bridge there, and it runs into Narrabeen Lake. Now you can do the circuit around Narrabeen Lake. It's a fantastic walk if you want to do that. Now over here there are cafes, there's a restaurant. If you want more locations for food, if you go over to North Narrabeen Car Park, there's a few restaurants around there that are really great as well. Here over at the rock pool there's public toilets and showers. There's a water filling station, and the rock pool car park was named for a reason. Yep, you guessed it, there's an ocean rock pool right behind me there as well. There's also a hiking trail behind me that goes all the way to Warriewood Beach. So now I'm moved on to the south side of Narrabeen Beach, and I'm currently in Narrabeen Beach car park. There's 4 car parks on the south side of Narrabeen Beach, and Narrabeen Beach car park is the biggest of the car park. There's a surf lifesaving club here, and there's public toilets and showers as well. Then the other 4 are smaller car parks. The first one is Narrabeen Street Car Park. Then you've got Robertson Street Car Park, and there's food options just over the street. And the last one is Devitt Street Car Park. There's still food options nearby, and you have public toilets as well. In Narrabeen, there are also 3 additional car parks. They're not at the beach, but they're positioned around Narrabeen Lake. Billarong Reserve is a great little car park. There's bathrooms nearby, and you can access the Narrabeen Lake Trail from the car park. Middle Creek Reserve is a lot bigger. There's a whole area with a bigger bathroom that's also along the Narrabeen Lake Trail. There's also Jameson Park. It's a smaller car park. There's no public toilets nearby, but it's still along the trail of the Narrabeen Lake Walk. I just left Narrabeen and I need to catch you up on a couple of car parks. I went through Collaroy. Now Collaroy has 2 beach car parks. Collaroy North is a fairly big car park. It's always busy though. It's Wednesday today and just after lunch, and I couldn't find a parking space in this car park. It backs onto the beach and it's right near heaps of food places. Collaroy South is also a decent car park, and there were no spaces here as well. This one's a little bit bigger, still very close to the same eating sections. There's a playground, public toilets, everything you need here. Fisherman's Beach is just after Collaroy. There's a decent sized car park here. The spaces are a bit tight. The beach is okay, and you're super close to all those eating locations. I'm at Reef now, and Reef Beach car park is pretty decent. they've got 3 car parks that all tie in together. There seems to always be space here, and from what I've seen, it's mainly a surfies beach, so surfers come to park here and it's easy to transport your boards down to the beach. The 3rd car park is kind of an open space car park, and that's where I've parked my van today. But just beware, the ground is not level here. It's a bit of a bumpy ride to get in. Now Longreef joins to DY Beach, and that's what you're seeing here in this drone footage. I'm not going to stop at DY, and I'll explain more a little bit later, so enjoy this footage from the air of Longreef and DY Beach. I'm driving through DY Beach car park. It's a huge car park, but it gets so busy on weekends you can barely find a place. It's got public bathrooms, the Surf Lifesaving Club is just behind me there, and it backs onto a reserve. So there's great views if you want to choose the back spots there. It's really close to the beach, and you've got all the restaurants along DY Beach. Now this is why I don't park here, and I never hang out at DY Beach car park.
Remember when I got my tyre slashed? That happened right alongside DY Car Park. The month before, I was in the car park and 2 guys damaged the side of my van while I was inside. I took this as a sign to stay away from DY and have never parked here since. Vanlifers, be careful in DY. This is DY Headland Car Park. It's pretty small but has amazing views. You're right above the DY Ocean Pool and really close to the restaurants on the beachfront. It's also located at the start of the DY Headlands hike. This is a great hike along the coast. It'll lead you all the way to North Curl.
I'm in Curl now, and it is a massive beach. There's actually a North Curl and a South Curl, and there's 3 car parks in Curl. So North Curl car park is massive. There's plenty of spaces here, but on a hot sunny day, it's chockers. So there's the North Curl Surf Lifesaving Club here, toilets and showers, there's a cafe here as well, and you're on the end of the DY Headlands coastal track. South Curl has 2 car parks and they're really tiny. The first one, I've never even attempted to get my van in. The second one, I've got my van in once, but it was very early in the morning and the car park wasn't full. Both these car parks get pretty chockers. They're probably best suited for smaller vans. The view from the second one is incredible. So I'm here in mid Curl car park, and it's one of my favourites. It's a massive car park and there tends to be plenty of spaces. Unless it's a hot sunny day on the weekend, then it's chockers. But most of the time I can get a park here, and some car parks are pretty good for long wheelbase vans as well. I think the reason why this car park is kind of empty at times is because it's not close to any amenities. So the South Curl Surf Lifesaving Club is a short walk down, which has toilets and there's a cafe there, and then you're a short walk to the South Curl rock pool. Another cool feature of this car park is you're right alongside the Curl walking trail. It's right behind me there, and behind that is the beach. So you're at a perfect location here. Good morning. I'm on my last day of the beach adventure and I'm in Freshwater. I love this place so much. This morning I'm at McKillop Park car park. I spent the morning here. I watched the sunrise. It's a fantastic car park for sunrise. You're right on the top of the cliff face and you can see all over the ocean. It's fantastic views. So behind me you've got Curl where we were at yesterday, and then if I turn around here, there's the car park behind me. So there's your views that you've got over there. Now you might recognize this area from my welcome video on YouTube. This car park is probably my most frequented car park on the northern beaches. I love this place so much and I spend so much time here. Below the car park is Freshwater Ocean Pool, and you've got public toilets and a shower as well. If you want to hang out here all day, just down the road is the Harbour Diggers, but you're also really close to walk down to South Curl or down to Freshwater Beach, where there are plenty of food options. Freshwater has 4 car parks. McKillop is one of them, and then there's 3 others near the beach. So we've got Freshwater Beach, which is quite a big car park. You're close to toilets there, and there's a cafe, the Surf Lifesaving Club, everything's around there. You've also got Gore Street. It's a small strip of car parking, and then you've also got Moore Street Car Park. It's a cute little car park. You've got great beach access, and there's toilets nearby and heaps of food options nearby. Manly Dam car park is next, and this place is amazing. The car park is pretty huge. There's a big car park when you first enter the park, and then if you go a little further, there's 2 extra car parks. It's a pretty tight fit though. I wouldn't go in with a long wheelbase or a bus or anything too tall. I've got a high roof and I'm nervous getting through these roads, so be careful when you come up here. There's tons of hiking tracks around, public toilets at the start, toilets on the top car park as well. There's picnic areas and you can swim in the dam, water sports, everything. It's not technically a Northern Beaches beach. I think behind me is the extent of the beach at Manly Dam, but this one is amazing. Don't miss this one off your list. I'm nearing the end of my beach adventure, and these 3 car parks are all within close range to each other. So we've got Spit Bridge Car Park. It's just a small car park, simple. I don't think there's any amenities around. It's great if you're doing the Spit to Manly and you can park at one end. The next one is Clontarf, and that's where I'm at the moment. I'm on Clontarf Beach, and it's pretty beautiful around here. It's just a simple little beach, very quiet, and there's boats too. Clontarf is a big car park. There's loads of spaces here. There's a park right alongside with public toilets, water fountain, and a cafe. And now I'm just walking by Sandy Bay Car Park. It's a small strip car park and it pretty much joins to Clontarf Car Park. So you've got the water and the marina behind us. You can hear the people over at Clontarf, so you're a short walk over to the beach over there, and then you can also use the public toilets over there, and there's a cafe as well. We made it to the final beach on the Northern Beaches Challenge. Now remember up at Palm Beach when I said that beach was battling it out with another to be the famous beach on the Northern Beaches? I think this one takes the cake. So I'm at Manly Beach today, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about the car parks. Manly Beach is close to Shelley Beach. So Shelley Beach has its own car park. Now you can see Shelley Beach behind me right at the end there. It's a beautiful little beach. It's got a tiny little car park. Now it's a bit tight to fit in for vans, but you can get in there. Shelley Beach is close to a few hiking trails. North Head is a fantastic one. And then right from the car park you can get down to Shelley Beach. It's a beautiful little beach where you can go snorkeling, and they have dive classes. And there's also a few restaurants and cafes around there. It's a beautiful place to hang out. Now at Manly Beach, that has a long strip of car park. So it is tricky for vans to get in. My van barely fit, and the car parking isn't level, so you're kind of tilted on an edge when you park at Manly Beach. But you're in a close location to this popular beach. There's public amenities and there's restaurants all down this strip, and you're also close to Manly Corso, where there's shops and restaurants and bars and cafes. Anything you would want for a whole day hanging out at Manly. What did you think of my Northern Beaches Beach Challenge? I had so much fun these past few days visiting all the beach car parks. It just goes to show how many great van spaces there are against the beaches with fantastic views. So what are my highlights? I think number 1 on my list is Warriewood Beach. That was incredible, and to watch the sunrise with the sand just at my van door was so amazing. I think number 2 was also the Narrabeen rock pool location. That was stunning. I could have stayed there the whole day and just watched out over that view. we visited 41 car parks on Sydney's northern beaches. Now, I've got one of the northern beaches parking permits, but if you don't have access to it, you can still visit these beaches. You just have to pay the parking ticket. Now, I hope this vlog has given you a better idea of which beaches are worth your visit, so you can spend all day and enjoy the views. I had such a great time and I hope this has helped you out. Let me know in the comments below what were your favourite beaches and which ones you would love to come and visit on the northern beaches. Alright, I'm going to hang out in Manly and I'm going to leave you with some views of this amazing beach. See you next time.